Hi, this is Kathleen Piazzisi with Remax Gold, and I have John King as our guest again with Summit Funding. And so, I wanted us to talk about what is escrow. John has a particular thing that he does in escrow, and so do we. So I'd like to talk about what John does, and then we'll come back to the realtor side and what we do.
Great.
Yeah.
So escrow really is a big word, not very big, 5 letters? But it's a big word that describes a long process that isn't all that confusing. It really represents the entire process from the time that the seller and buyer agree that, hey, we're moving forward, to the time that it's completed. And from the lending side of the world, that's when we get final approval on your loan. That's when we validate all of the stuff you gave us before. So be prepared when you give your lender, hopefully me, when you give your lender the paperwork, your paycheck stubs, your bank statements, you've got to give it all over again when you're in escrow. So you give it to them at pre-approval, give it to them again when you're in escrow. During that time, it is important to understand what a title company does as well, because their job is to research and make sure that as the buyer, you're actually getting a home that's going to belong to only you. And I'm sure we could talk about some nightmares of transactions we've run into.
Oh, yes.
Where there's old loans from years and years ago that never got paid off or never properly followed through on the paperwork to get removed from the title of your home. Or somebody passed away and it has to go through probate, but the family didn't know that. And so escrow's job is to protect you as the buyer and make sure that you're getting a home that's solely going to belong to you. So I double check all of your approval and escrow double checks the property. And then Kathleen, from the realtor side, what do you guys do during escrow?
So during escrow with us, you're going to be checking out the home, so that's doing the inspections. We're going to be looking at the seller's disclosures. There's 2 main documents in there: seller property questionnaire and transfer disclosure statement. Has a ton of questions that you're going to be able to read over. The seller does answer those questions, and then from there you can ask more questions if you need to. But then you also have, like John said, you get your loan approved, the appraisal's done. Once all of that is either been negotiated or it's been approved, then we move forward to you signing escrow papers, bringing in the rest of the money, and then we close.
You get your keys, woohoo!
Yay! So that process can take anywhere from, if you're going to be paying cash, it could be 15 days. If it's financed, then it could take anywhere from 21 to 30 days, maybe 45, depends on the loan. But truly, it doesn't take very long, and the escrow process is the general process of what is happening. You have an escrow officer, and then you're in escrow talking about the escrow process. But that's about it.